everyone, I am Chef Jose Heredia. I'm excited to be here and share with you 3 delicious recipes that you and your family are going to enjoy. Today I'm going to prepare for you some lemon thyme roasted chicken. I have here all the ingredients that you will be getting in the box. So you can also use anything else that you like or a different type of chicken. So I'm going to start by showing you how to prepare this dish so you can make it delicious. Here we have some lemons, some fresh thyme, some rosemary, and some chicken quarters. You can use chicken legs, chicken breast, or a whole chicken if you prefer. I'm going to start by zesting some lemons so we can make a little bit of marinade. So I'm going to go ahead and just zest the peel off the lemons. You can probably do 2 to 3 lemons, depending on how much chicken you have. I have 5 chicken quarters here that I'm going to marinate for a little bit. You can also marinate the chicken 2 to 3 hours before. Okay, once you zest the lemon, you want to cut those in half. If you have a lemon squeezer, you can use a lemon squeezer. If not, try not to let any of the seeds go in the marinade. Squeeze some lemon juice out of it. Once you have the thyme all chopped off, you can mix it with the lemon juice. Next, I'm going to add some salt. A teaspoon of salt. And then some black pepper. I'm also going to add some olive oil. And then you can put it all over the chicken, rub it, so it marinates. You can marinate the chicken a couple hours ahead, if you prefer, or you can throw it right on top. So this is what the marinade looks like. And once you have your marinade prepared, you might want to season the chicken a little bit. Sprinkle some salt. Sprinkle some pepper. And then you can throw your marinade right over the top. Once you season one side, make sure you flip it over. You season the other side. A little bit of salt and pepper. Throw the remaining of the marinade right on it. That way you get both sides. What you want to do is make sure you want to have a roasting pan that you can put in your oven. Right now I have a preheated saute pan, which I'm going to speed up the process of the chicken a little bit. I'm going to take it to my pan and throw it right on the pan so I can get it started. Sear it a little bit. So that way it takes a little bit less time in the oven to cook. Okay, once you have your chicken already kind of pre-seared a little bit, I have another roasting pan in the oven that I have ready to go, hot. I'm going to place it in here. You can hear that sizzle when it's already hot. And it will take less time in your oven. Depending on how hot your oven gets in your house, it will take different cooking times for every oven. Here I'm gonna, once I have the chicken in there, I'm gonna slice some lemons. I'm going to same lemons you use the zest from right on top. And then you can sprinkle some fresh thyme sprigs right over the top. It's going to go in the oven at 375 degrees. And he comes out, you're gonna have a delicious and juicy chicken. Now I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the second recipe for you. We're gonna make some roasted butternut squash soup. Roasted butternut squash soup is usually seasonal during the fall and winter, but this is something you'll get in the box and something you can do for your family as well. Here we have a whole butternut squash. You start by taking the ends off, which I already did. Cut it in half, lengthwise, and then we're going to go ahead and take the peel off. Once you remove all the seeds, you want to get a pan, a roasting pan. Season it with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. We have a roasting pan. You want to drizzle some olive oil in there. You want to make sure you toss it so that way you get nice heat induction in every area. You want to season it with some salt and pepper. Once you season your squash, I have some onions in here that you can add. I like roasting my vegetables for some of the soups because they get a nice caramelization and lots of flavors develop while they roast it. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the carrots. And so for the soup, we're going to use some vegetable stock, and you can use cream if you like it really creamy. You can use some cream as well. Some of the vegetable ends that I had from the soup, I've turned it into a vegetable stock. There's a little vegetable stock that you can make at home real easy, okay? And you don't have to use any specific vegetable. You can throw carrot, celery, pretty much anything you have at home. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the oven. This will probably take around 45 minutes, depending on how big the squash is and how hot your oven is. So after you roast the squash and the vegetables and they come out of the oven, you're going to go ahead and put it through the blender. Of course, we're going to add some vegetable stock, some cream, some salt and pepper, and some nice seasonal spices that you have. You can add some cinnamon, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of nutmeg. Once all that is blended in together, we have a delicious final product that you're going to enjoy with your family. Now I'm going to prepare for you canned chicken Niçoise style salad. Again, a lot of these ingredients, or most of these ingredients, you're going to get in your box. You can use them all. You can substitute for whatever you have. You can add any other ingredients that you also may like or have at home. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start off with chopping up the lettuce. I have some iceberg lettuce here. I want to take the core off the bottom. Now, I like my salad a little bit chunky, so I don't want to cut it too small. I want to have some crunchiness to it. Once you've cut the lettuce, you want to go ahead and arrange it on a platter. You can make individual salads, or you can have it all family style. I also have here some red leaf that I'm going to use. This one's the leaves are a lot more tender. Again, you can use spring mix, you can use romaine, you can use spinach, but this is a good mix of salad as well that you will get in your box. As you can see, this platter will probably serve 4 to 6 people and a good portion salad. I have some green leaf here as well. I'm going to go ahead and cut up and just arrange right over the top. For that, you're also going to need some cooked potatoes. I've already boiled and cooked some potatoes before, so I have some potatoes here. So what you want to do is Throw your potatoes in water for about 20-30 minutes, depending on the heat. You want to make sure you salt your water really good, so that way you get some flavorful potatoes. You're also going to cook some eggs. You're going to need some boiled eggs, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some eggs in the water. And those eggs will probably take around 12 to 15 minutes. 10 to 12 are really nice and tender. 12 to 15 are a little bit more of a boiled hard egg. Once you get your potatoes cooked, you want to go ahead and slice. Real thin slices. You can cut them in cubes if you prefer. I like little wheels on it, so you can arrange the potatoes and all the toppings right on top of the salad. It'll make your platter look a lot better. I'm using russet potatoes, baby russet potatoes, because that's what comes in the basket. You can use red potatoes. You can use Yukon Gold potatoes if you have. You can use fingerling, anything that you have at home. It's perfectly fine. I recommend you peel the russet potatoes if you have bigger type of potatoes, instead of really washing it really good. So that way you get all the dirt out. Once you cut all the potatoes, I want to put them aside. And I want to go ahead and slice some radishes. I have radishes here for you. These are called Easter egg radishes. They're a lot more milder than the regular radishes that you get at the store. They're a little sweeter. I'm going to take the trim the tip off. You can slice them with the knife, or you can slice them with the little mandolin if you have one at home. I recommend you be really careful with using both, either or, knife or mandolin. They can be both, definitely cut your finger. So once you cut all the trims off, I'm going to go ahead and start slicing. You can make little wheels again. Goes one. Or you can make little maya slices. That way you get a little bit of a bigger piece. You can also use tomatoes. You can use fresh green beans if you have them. Traditionally, Niçoise salad comes with black olives as well, with capers. They use anchovies for the dressing and everything. So this is mainly using all the ingredients that come in the basket. And this is a vegetarian chicken. You can use tuna, the canned tuna that come with it. Again, you can play around with it and do the best you can. That wasn't cut too much. Okay. Once you cut up the radishes, we're going to go ahead and start assembling the salad. So I'm going to go ahead with the radishes right on top. I'm going to go ahead and line up the potatoes. Again, you can do cubes. You can chop up the potatoes a little bit smaller if you prefer. I have a little bit of extra potatoes, so I can put them on this side. Here I have some canned chicken tuna, which I already drained ahead. I got some canned green beans that come in your basket as well. You might want to go ahead and kind of rinse them a little bit so you can get a little bit of the brine out. And I also have some boiled eggs, which I cooked ahead of time, so we can go ahead and present the salad at this moment. So here I have the canned chicken. You want to drain that as well. Chicken right here. I have the green beans. This salad is not only good, but also healthy. Most of these ingredients are really good for you, and especially for the summer, you can enjoy a nice, healthy, fresh salad. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the eggs. Once you cook them and peel them, you want to cut them in quarters, or if you like to use a little egg slicer, you can do that as well. Lots of protein, lots of veggies, good for you and your family. Once you got the eggs cut up, you can arrange them however you like. Okay. Again, you can also add any other vegetable that you may have at the house and make it a nice complete meal for a salad. Once you have your salad done and all your ingredients together, we're going to go ahead and start making the dressing, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the dressing. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make the dressing. Here I have all the ingredients together. Again, this is all up to your choice. You can use red wine vinegar, you can use lemon juice, you can use white wine vinegar. Again, it's traditionally comes with red wine vinegar, lemon juice. A lot of people make it different. So here I have some red wine vinegars, extra virgin olive oil, some Dijon mustard, salt and pepper, lemon juice, a little fresh thyme. You can use parsley, basil, anything you like as far as herbs. We're going to go ahead and start with some zesting some lemon. I'm going to go ahead and start zesting some of the lemon zest here into the dressing bowl. Now we're going to add some vinegar, red wine vinegar, maybe kind of 1/8 of a cup of red wine vinegar. We're going to add some salt and pepper. We're going to add some pepper now. We're going to add some salt. We're going to add some Dijon mustard. About a tablespoon of mustard. And now we're going to get a whisk. We're going to whip this together. Once you have your Dijon mustard, your salt, pepper, your vinegar, you want to start stirring the virgin olive oil, or you can use canola. You want to go ahead and start mixing this kind of slow, so that when it doesn't separate. What you want to do is you want to make sure that it emulsifies all the way. It's a little bit tiring, but I'm pretty sure you can make it at home. You can use a blender, you can use a hand mixer if you have one. Or some people even have a little roller coop sometimes, which is also helpful to make a dressing. You can make the dressing ahead of time. Put it inside the refrigerator and save it for another occasion as well. So once you have the dressing ready, what you want to do is you want to, right before you serve your salad, you can toss it with a little bit of you can put it right over the top. You can put it over some of the ingredients. That's going to make your salad look even more delicious. While we were preparing the other recipes, we put our chicken to cook. We're going to go ahead and check. It looks like it's done. It looks absolutely delicious. Look at that. Perfectly cooked. So once you have the chicken cooked, you want to make sure you cook it to at least 165 degrees for at least 15 seconds. Hi, so now that we have our chicken cooked already, now we're going to go ahead and set it. See if we can platter it up right here. You can have a family platter. You can serve it individually. Right now we're just going to put it all here and make it look absolutely delicious. You can see the chicken is nice and crispy on top. Nicely cooked. You got some caramelization from the lemons. And you can serve the chicken with either rice, mashed potatoes, roasted potatoes. Here I have roasted potatoes and charred rolled corn that came in your basket as well. So I just went ahead and did that, and you know, here you have a complete meal. Now that we have prepared all 3 meals, here's your final product. This is what they look like once we were all done. It's something that you can do at home that I know that you're going to enjoy. Here we have the roasted butternut squash soup. We have canned chicken style niçoise salad. Here's the dressing for it. And here we have our star of the night, lemon thyme roasted chicken, accompanied with some roasted potatoes and some char grilled corn, and of course some caramelized lemon to enjoy with you and your family. I want to thank you all. Again, my name is Chef Jose Heredia. Hope to see you next time. Thank you.